this is Roxy, and I just wanted to show a project we did for a swap on Your Paper Pantry last month. I used the pink passport paper. I love this paper as everybody else does. I'll just give a little show of it. The only thing I don't love is that it's really lightweight, like 20-pound paper. I wish they had it in 110-pound or even 65, 80-pound, because you could do so much more with it. As it is, it's great for envelopes, card bases, scrapbook pages, but you can't really do any, like, it'd be fun to cut her out and put her on something. So, it's cute though, it's so cute. There's her eyelashes. Some flowers, Vespas, scooters, cuties. And it reminds me of Audrey Hepburn, of course, and Lolita too. But so the swap was to make the little matchbook. Here's the piece I used. The swap was to make little matchbooks, notepads. So I don't know where I'm going to put this now. Well, hopefully I don't need my cutter. There. So this is what I came up with using her. I took that first page, this one, scanned it into my computer, and then you could do this on Cricut or Silhouette. I went to Photoshop and deleted the background. If you can, once you scan it in, it's going to scan in with a white background. And honestly, this got kind of gray, a little bit gray. And so what I did is I brought it into Photoshop and deleted the background. I'll do a video on that. And then I brought it into Silhouette and added a background of these polka dots. I've got a couple different, here's some of my cards. I then added her own, Audrey Hepburn's, some of her quotes on some of them. And then I made some without. I first made them without, and I thought I was going to stamp or have, let somebody write on it. But then I thought it'd be cool to put some of her quotes on there, so I did that. All right, so then, yeah, so that's what I did. So I'll do a video on deleting backgrounds in Photoshop because it's really super easy when you know how to do it. And, any of these softwares they just don't have any good instructions. Silhouette, I'm going to say right here, right now, their help is gone so downhill. You can't find anything even on their website, and the new software is really causing a lot of problems. And I'll get into that when I do the tutorial. So back to this. I'm just going to quick do the last one. Our swap was make 3, get 3. So here's my matchbook, and this is heavier, 110 pound. This is 3 by, I think it was 9.5, 9 1/4, and then I scored it at 1 inch, and then at 5 1/4 inches. And then I printed out my cards, and then I didn't want just a white background, so I created cards basically for the this part of the matchbook. Where is my thing? Because I'm going to put the card on the back, and on the front I just made a piece for that and for the flap. So that's what I'm going to do now, and after scoring it. And you don't really need, like, I've got a Martha Stewart scoreboard, but you can use a ruler and a butter knife. I don't like the feeling of it. It's like chalkboard, nails on a chalkboard with the butter knife, but it's possible. So there's 2 ways to do your holes for the closure. And one way is with the crocodile, And that's a little more involved, but this way I just use my pokey tool. For one thing, because my crocodile would only get me to here on this flap. So I'll show you how to do that. And you kind of just eyeball it. You know, you do a little bit of measuring, but okay, so first we need to cut this down. And you could certainly make it all the way around here. I didn't want to do that because I kind of wanted a white border for my card, but I don't know why I didn't. I think because, I don't know why. I had a reason, but I don't remember what it was, and it was a good one. Okay, so we just want to cut the inch off for the bottom flap, and then I'll just cut this off when I get it on the matchbook. This on, and you can use glue, you can use any kind of tape you like, your favorite adhesive. And then I'm going to go like that in case I need to cut some off. And I do. Okay. Then, for the top flap, I just do this, put the adhesive on here. Okay, and then for our holes, you want it in the middle or center, and on the flap, it really doesn't matter, just so you kind of get it somewhat centered in the flap too. And then I'm going to go up a little higher. And then you use your pokey tool. And I found these little flowers. I wish I had a yellow one for the yellow, but I just put blue. So that goes in. And then this one. These greens aren't perfectly matched, but they'll be fine. We're not being perfect. Okay. This bread, you won't see this once it gets up there, but this one you will. So you can cover that if you want with, you know, a flower or something. So there's that. Then we want to put our papers in. And I think for this one, I'm going to have the ice cream would be pretty on top. And these are just, I cut these at, I think, 3x4. And then you want to have a little bit of room down here and just center it in between as well as you can. And then I've got this huge stapler thing I found at a garage sale, which is awesome. It's for books. You don't have to have this. And you just put one staple in there. like that. And I'm just going to press this down just to be safe. Alrighty. And then all we do is put the back on. Cute. Okay. I think I will cover this with another piece of paper, but not. And I'll do that in here too. In fact, I can just use, ooh, that'd be good to use the same one that's in there. There. Cute. Then I have some American Crafts Baker's Twine. The little thing on here that you need about 6 inches. And then you just tie it around the top brad or whatever you got up there. Usually a brad, I suppose, or a eyelet. Just once, just tie it once. Don't tie it more than that, because it'll get too bulky in there. Okay, then you kind of want to give this a little. And there you have it. Cute. I like how they turned out. So, hope you give it a try. Matchbooks are really hot again. We were making these, I don't know how many years ago. Like 10 years ago or 8 years ago or whatever. But they're kind of hot again. I think for the pocket letter craze they came back again. But they're super easy. This technique is super easy, just to poke holes. And there you're done. So watch for the tutorial on taking her background off in Photoshop. And then Beady Bum Bum, I put this on Facebook yesterday, and she asked if I pulled it into Silhouette and did that and traced it. And I didn't even try it because these lines, when I was in Photoshop, the outline of her is really light. So I'm going to try that too, to do it in Silhouette, and I will do a video on that. Alright, so I packaged up my little matchbook notebooks, and I used my favorite Martha Stewart punch. I wish I had a number or name, I don't know. I would say scalloped eyelet, maybe? I don't know. And then these are the Recollection little flowers that I bought this summer at Michael's. And this is the Stampin' Up set I found at a garage sale. I think it was a garage sale, or else, yeah, it was Craigslist or a garage sale. But so I used those. Those are from 2005, and they're called Wonderful Words 2. So if you want that set. So, but I like how they turned out. I think they turned out pretty. I just used 5x7 bags, and I actually the stamps kind of went with the Audrey Hepburn quotes. So there they all are. And I love these little flowers. So excited to have them. They just really look nice and dainty. So there they all are. And I hope my tutorial's okay. And if you have any questions, leave it down below. And give me a thumbs up if you likey. And there we go. There's that. So thanks for watching, and thanks for being my subby. Bye.